Now, here's a big one, man. It's a big question. Does the winner of the division keep the strawweight division in good hands? Does the winner have the division in good hands? So if Weili wins, will the strawweight division be in good hands? Or if Rose wins, will the division be in good hands? That's a question for y'all. If y'all want to answer that, I might chop this part of the podcast up and put it up as a separate video. But that's the question. Does the winner of the Weili versus Rose fight have the division in good hands? Is it 50-50? Whoever wins, will it be in good hands? I can honestly say this, man. I think I see right now more consistency out of Weili Zhang. I'm just being honest. I'm a big Rose fan, Thug Nation all day, right? But I think that Weili Zhang does have that attitude to want to prove herself right now. I think she's more so in a different position as far as wanting to prove herself as a champion, more so than Rose Namajunas. Rose has been in the game as young age too. She came in at a very, very young age. She's been fighting top fighters since her early 20s. She's faced wins and defeats. So she's been there. I think she's coming to a point where she's trying to find an end game where I think Weili Zhang, if she was to win this fight, you would see her trying to get that rematch with Joanna, trying to fight Yan Xiaonan, and really wanting to fight Tatiana Suarez when Tatiana gets back in there. Hell, even wanting to fight Jessica Andrade in a rematch if Jessica Andrade moved back down to 115. I could see that happening. So I see Weili Zhang really staying consistent, almost as consistent as Joanna was, trying to fight the best fighters and trying to stay in there, trying to stay active, trying to stay ready, trying to put on good fights for, her home country and for everybody that likes her and likes WMMA. I do see that in her. So if she had the belt, of course it would be in good hands. Now I know the question mark comes over Rose, like if she was to win the title, because the main thing she said when she beat Joanna was that the belt didn't mean anything. But yeah, that physical strap is just a possession, but you winning does stand for something. You winning that belt does stand for something. That belt is a physical meaning of who the best fighter is, So yeah, the physical object, that's something you can't take with you, but the memory of you beating that fighter and you beating that fighter does mean something. So this is just a symbolism of that. So it does mean something, so that type of talk there kind of put a lot of people off, I think. And some of the recent talk of of Rose Namajunas saying that she wanted to go off and be a farmer has kind of turned a lot of people off, which, yeah, I kind of agree with them on that too, but I know that everybody has an end game, but fight fans that really don't want to hear about that end game if it doesn't include more fighting. You know what I mean? So they want to hear you say, I want to win that belt. I want to kick Weili's butt. And then I want to fight Joanna in third fight. Then I'll move up to 125. That's the type of talk they want to hear. So if that is your end game, that's fine. I don't really think a lot of people want to hear that, though it does kind of inspire other people to say, let me do my thing and stay focused, and then I can have this big reward in the end. So there's many ways to look at it. So if Rose did win the belt, I don't know if it would be in the same consistent good hands as far as that type of defending champion, that one that wants to defend, because yeah, like I said, she's not in that mindset. But in another light, I think if she did win the belt, it would still be in good hands as far as a good person winning that belt, a good, humble champion, another fighter who appreciates martial arts. And that's what I like about this fight. You have two solid fighters, one in Weili Zhang and one in Rose Namajunas, who doesn't do neither fighter does a lot of talking. They just appreciate the martial arts. They appreciate boxing, they appreciate wrestling, they appreciate the Muay Thai, they appreciate everything about these disciplines that come together and make MMA, and that's what would make this division in good hands with whoever wins. Whoever wins this belt is in good hands for different reasons, in my opinion. You can agree or disagree with me on that, but that's how I feel. Like if Rose won it, I think it would do some good for the division and say, look, this fighter went through this, she's faced so many mental battles, and then boom, she came back and won it again. She found that flame because everybody in life does that. Everybody has their ups and downs. It takes a really special person to stay consistent the way Joanna and Weili want to do. So the way Rose has been doing it too, man, I still got to give her credit for it. And think about this too, like Rose had to go to Jessica Andrade's backyard last time out to whoop her. Damn near lost, got the nose broken, but still came back and won a split decision. So imagine this too, man. Now Rose has to go to another fighter's backyard, Weili Zhang, in China, Singapore, wherever in Asia. She now has to go to Asia. Imagine if she won the belt in Asia. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. That would be another milestone for Rose Namajunas. Last time out, look, she had to go to Brazil to beat the girl, to get revenge on the girl that slammed her on her neck, beat her, right? Then in her next fight, has to go to China to get the belt back. And what if she does get the belt back? That's a big milestone for Rose. So I think the belt would be in good hands if Rose did win it, because that would stand for something. This fighter here is getting knocked off the mountaintop. Then they got to climb back up. The belt gets taken far away. They got to swim waters. They got to run miles to go and get it. And boom, they get it again. So either way, I think the belt's in good hands for different reasons, man. That's just me, though.